This week we fight the last stint of winter, work on the Interlock challenge, and pinch some heads. Welcome to Throne Room. Started this week off right by setting up these new shooting targets we got at LacroSse first thing Monday morning. Actually woke up even earlier than normally on Mondays to get them up, despite the snow. Shooting session to go as long as I thought it was going to because I was freezing, but nonetheless, hit it, wanted to hear that amazing sound. It makes this awesome ping because they're made from completely from aluminum, so they're not gonna break down anytime soon, which is definitely a problem for us in the cage in the back because we shoot so often and we shoot pretty hard and we usually go through a lot of targets quickly. So hopefully these will hold up. It was good. It was a lot of fun to shoot first thing in Monday morning and something fun because now we got to clean up everything from LacroSse, which is going to take a bit. Chris, how come your shoes are the only one making noise? And I asked everyone to wipe their shoes. Listen to this sound. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's listen to the shoes. There's no way you even tried. Let's get a good wipe right there. I'm liking it. It's good technique. That was a good poop technique, you know?
Still squeaking because there's water in between. Your shoes are still squeaking. I just heard you. There you go. There you go.
I don't know about that.
I still heard you. I heard you do it twice.
Okay, now you go. Oh, okay, so stomping. Oh, Hey,
there's moisture in between.
Maybe you should.
Everybody.
Oh, you're gonna start talking about moisture. So, is there any plan to maybe clean any of this up today?
No, this is where I live.
You got any plan to not live in this hellhole?
This is me now.
The first project this week is finishing up the fourth head from the Interlock challenge. This is a stringing competition with TLN, Nike, and the Thompson brothers. Really excited for this fourth one. I mean, it had fun for the first three, but the fourth one I was most excited about because I've never strung a woody before. I've kind of just tweaked them, or I have them because people have given them to me strung up and I didn't want to you know, redo their work. It was a gift. So it's the first time I'm doing one from just the wooden part all the way to the full stick. And I also got to make the catgut, which I've never done before. I never even thought about it, so that should be entertaining. I'm gonna start with that, and we're gonna use the new fiber sidewall because it's a lot higher quality and also it's a little bit stiffer, which I think is gonna help me get that structure in it. And then we're gonna coat it with polyurethane, which I have no idea if it's the right stuff, but we'll find out.
Joe, there's a chip in my shirt. It's probably been there for a while.
In your ripped pocket homeless shirt?
Yeah.
You really ate it? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not gonna hurt you. I kinda hope it does. Did you shake this at all?
Yeah, I did. Don't shake it again. You didn't put the cap on the way.
You shook it good though?
Yeah.
Like a Polaroid picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Andre?
Well, you gotta grab the paintbrush. It's over there.
Yeah, grab it. So we're gonna try some fast drying polyurethane.
Satin finish or semi-gloss? I don't remember.
It's a semi-gloss. They didn't have a matte. You know how we do. And then Chris got me literally the cheapest brush in human history.
I stole it.
You stole it?
Yeah, because that was like 10 bucks.
This is from Home Depot though?
Yeah.
You just get it free if you go to Home Depot. I've taught you that. All right, here goes nothing. Chris here, you know, art school?
I think that was,
You know how you say I went to art school? Well, you want to see my brushery mastery?
Yeah, you and all your...
You can go to Rhode Island School of Design.
Jimmy? You and all your Pratt friends.
Didn't go to Pratt. Oh my God, someone turn a fan on. Jesus.
What?
Oh, literally open the door. Wow. Does it have like a warning? I never read. Chris, you can't even read.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Warning. Sandpaper paint, okay. Lead, oh that's paint is toxic. I feel like they should teach you about this. Oh, right here. Rags, steel wool, other soap products will catch on fire, okay. Why do they have this like brown with black font? You can't even read it. Oh, it says never shake. Uh-oh. Oh, we were supposed to stir.
Shaken, not stirred. James Bond.
It doesn't really say anything about it being deathly poisonous, but it definitely smells like it.
Do you really need me here?
For moral support. The process of the catgut took so much longer than I thought it was going to. When you're stringing, if you do one thing, it kind of moves everything. So really locking everything down, and when it was absolutely perfect, I moved on to the polyurethane, which took even longer than it did stringing it. Took a ton of coats of this. I actually did it over 2 days, had to do 5 or 6 coats one day, let it sit, and then woke up really early the next day and did 2 or 3 more coats because I had to let it dry because I had to string it that night to get it out to the boys in California. Amazing, amazing experience. So much fun. A little bit glad it's over, but I'm also kind of itching to do another one. With the woody drying, we're now moving on to the long list of custom projects for friends and fans, and it is never ending, and never a dull moment. Never, I'll say that, never a dull moment. And today we're hooking up my buddy Pete with 3 custom clutches. Pete's an awesome dude. I've been playing against or with him for many years, either in New York or abroad. He plays for the Shakers, the Laser Sharks, and also the Boston Mega Man. Awesome dude, and he is a spice trader. I bet you didn't know that was an occupation, because I also didn't know that it was an occupation. But nonetheless, he likes these crazy sticks that function very well for him. So first thing we gotta do is pinch 3 clutch 4s. So let's start pinching them. First thing you want to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees. While that is warming up, we're actually gonna set the pinch in the head. So we gotta get about 18 inches of sidewall string. You wanna tie a knot on one side. This one's gonna need a double knot because the holes are bigger on the clutch. And then you just put it in the sidewall hole and go straight across the head, and then down a few holes, and then straight back. And then it kind of looks like kind of a U or a C, depending on how you look at it. Then what you want to do is take one of your hands and you want to squeeze the head as hard as you can until you get where exactly you want that pinch to be, and then just tie it down with a simple knot, and we're good to go. When the light goes on your oven, you know then it is preheated. I didn't know that for a while because I have never cooked. I don't think I've ever used a stove besides to die or pinch a lacrosse head. Or an oven, I guess is kind of the term. Yeah, I don't think I have. No, I think I made a pizza once in the oven when Eve was sick. It didn't turn out too well. Yeah, no, didn't turn out too well. Now that it's preheated, throw the head in on the middle rack. I like to do. Probably keep an eye on it because it might burst into flames. Again, I don't know how to use an oven, but I've never had one burst into flames, but probably wouldn't be happy ruining your head. So probably, it's 5 minutes, you know. It's just, have patience, look at it for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, grab the head out of the oven and throw it in the freezer. Be careful, it could be hot. Hot, 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 hot. And I like this method just because it kind of shocks the plastic back into rigidity and prevents it from becoming kind of noodly. Once the head is cool, grab it out of the freezer. Should take about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're gonna untie the sidewall string and to make sure the pinch holds. If the pinch does not hold, you wanna throw it back in the oven for 5 minutes and back in the freezer. And you really wanna do this process until it stays where you want it to stay. With all 3 heads pinched, we're gonna string these up with Throne lights. This is actually the first time Pete's gonna be getting light. He's a big Throne Classic fan. But time to upgrade them. 2 are gonna get all white. Well, he asked for all white and maybe some color. So 2 are gonna get white, and 1's gonna get a Mega Man theme to it for Boston, which is blue, black, gray, and white really. So we're gonna try and use some of the light kit in there. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And then these pockets are pretty straightforward. We're only really gonna use 2 knots to them. It's kind of like a weird mid-define, like the pinch really does all the hold for the stick, so he just kind of needs a good ball placement. Doesn't really have to be deep at all because again of the pinch, just really needs a clean release and have a really good hold to it. So we're only gonna use 2 knots, we're gonna keep it really simple, and that is going to be a K and a 1K. For the K, we're gonna place the string into the sidewall from the outside in and then go underneath the diamond. And then over the string and in through the hole that you'll make. And you just want to pull this as tight as you can, both down and towards the inside. After a few more Ks, we're going to start bunching the pocket up to form a mid. So we're going to do some 1Ks. For this, we want to go underneath the mesh and then through the sidewall hole from the outside in, around the string and through the hole. Again, pull it as tight as you can. Now that I got the pocket exactly where I want it, have to change up a few things every time you do kind of a pinched head from your normal kind of patterns or understanding, because again, you're changing the geometry, but this one is totally good to go. It's absolutely perfect. Great hold, very low whip. I'm gonna throw them over to Chris, and Chris is gonna finish them up. Very happy with how Pete's heads turned out. I know they're gonna be absolutely perfect for him. I'm glad I could crank them out kind of, I guess a month and a half before Prague, so he can get used to them, and it'll be fun, just another one of my guys with a custom stick done by us. That's gonna, you know, be absolutely perfect for them. We actually have a few of these coming down, so excited for hooking up the boys as always. In the comments below, let me know how you pinch your heads, and if you guys dig the new series, be sure to throw the video a like and subscribe to Thrown Lacrosse to not miss the next episode. You can find products featured here on thrownlacrosse.com. See you next time in the throwing room.